What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lifestyle Podcast. I am your host, Sonic,
And I'm your co-host, Snuff.
and this is our famous part 2 with Mr. Kermit.
Oh man, here we go.
They'll say something.
Yo, that item is for real right now.
That
Those
food hit
chicken
the
wings
spot.
hit.
It really did though. That was kind of funny.
All right, so since this is our part 2, this is the Snuff. I leave it to you now because this is the episode his nipples have been getting hard about for since we started the
Oh,
podcast.
the
I think.
VQ episode.
This is the VQ
So
episode.
me and you should be switching spots, so it's me and him talking.
No, don't worry about it. You continue.
You sure?
Yes, don't worry about it. I'll chime in. Don't worry about it. Because I'm going to learn a little bit something here about the VQ platform. So.
Other than the fact that it's a shitty ass platform, save your money and go
Done.
somewhere else.
End of the show. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Until next time.
Remember to stay modest. Life's too short. to stay
Got it.
foul.
Got it. Get a Nissan, burn it. Cool. Got it. All right, so go on.
All right, so as far as VQs go, there's DEs, HRs, VHRs, what have you.
Rev ups, all that fun
High
stuff.
revs.
So what about it?
All right, you know what? Let me break this in a way for listeners to catch on with this
Go.
quickly. Okay. So we were talking a little bit for a little bit. You definitely know the platform well. Okay?
You can say that.
You know the platform well. And I've been able to catch on a little bit with his knowledge and learning because since I don't own a 350Z, it's one of those things. I'm just learning, based on you guys.
Just general knowledge. Got you.
For the person that is a Z fan or wants to get into a Z, what would be the correct, way to go about it?
The first question you're gonna ask the person is, do you like your wallet or not?
Damn, that bad.
It's that bad. Only because there's a lot of pros and cons when it comes to differences of motors. Where if you want power, instant power, you want to be able to throw boost on a stock block, HR
Okay.
is the way to go. But the downfall to HR is you have the oil gallery gasket issues, which we talk about all the time. Oil gallery gasket
Now,
issues.
not to interrupt you,
$4,000 job.
what would be the
2,500
year
if you
with
know
the
me.
model numbers?
Okay, so DE started from 03 to 04.
Okay.
And then 05 they introduced Rev Up. And then I believe in 06 is when they introduced the HR.
Okay.
And they did away with the DE. They did keep the DE Rev up until I believe 07, 08.
Oh,
Don't
wow,
quote
okay.
me on that. It was not too far long after the HR was created that the Rev Up fell off as well as the DE.
okay.
They grew with production quickly and kicked off the failing parts. The only thing that people forget to realize is the DE is the slower motor out of all of them, but I have not met one person, including myself, that has ever had oil gallery issues. HRs all the time.
Okay.
VHRs all the time. Rev Up all the time.
Okay.
My thing is also, when you compare it to at most other motors, I think D is a little bit more well-balanced.
The VQ35 DE, in my opinion, is an all-around solid motor. It's a torquey son of a bitch. She doesn't have a lot of horsepower, but the bolt-ons do make a difference. You do feel the difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
After a tune.
No. You got to remember, the VQ platform has a self-tuning ECU. So,
Oh, no kidding. It does really.
yes.
Okay.
So you can throw an intake on it. You can throw test pipes. Test pipes will throw your check engine light, but your car will still perform properly.
But you can always use the spacers for that.
The bungs on them
Bang.
to do away with that.
Oh.
So if
Okay.
you're a VQ guy and you got that check engine light after you did that, well, there's your answer.
The only time a VQ cannot self-tune itself is when you do the 3.0 or I believe it's 3.0 intakes.
Okay. Oh, we're all getting the famous
Yeah,
alert.
the
from
famous
Notification.
leather app.
World's
Snow.
ending. Don't worry.
So, admin tuning. The admin intakes that they create. Well, listen.
That good, huh?
Oh, great.
A lot
5
of
stars?
people. A lot of people are back and forth on admin.
Okay.
I used to be against their work
No kidding.
because I thought it was just somebody that knew what he was talking about, but he was over cocky.
Okay.
Then I looked in the mirror and I'm like, all right, I'm literally talking to
You
myself.
asshole.
Yeah, legit. No, I'm like, we're both cocky guys.
Uh-huh.
We know the platform pretty well. He knows it a lot longer than I have. He's got record numbers made. But
Okay.
Everybody learns from somebody.
Sure.
But admin's products do cause differences. Their gains are there.
Okay.
It's a great part. It's a knowledgeable part. It's a well-designed part. I've never seen any of his stuff fail. But when you throw admin intakes on a car, such as the VQs, they bog out. They go into limp mode. There's no way
No
to pull
kidding.
it out without a tune. No way.
That's wild. So to use that intake, you definitely need to get a tune.
Yeah, that intake
That's insane.
causes the tune. If you can run everything else, run a 2.5-inch intake, you'll be fine. Once you go 3.0, you're choked. Need that tune.
Wow.
But DE is overall a solid motor. You know, that's why a lot of people go after them to build them after all these years.
Right.
They've been created in '03. They're almost 20 years old.
10
And people-
years from now, they're going to be what a 2J is today.
Well, slowly the bro
I
tax
believe
is
the
going up.
HR motor will be the next 2J.
No
I do
kidding, really?
I do not agree with the DE, and I'm a DE owner and DE builder. Only because the internals,
Snuff is about to tear inside.
the
right
internals, no, the internals make a big difference. People want to boost stock blocks.
Right.
They want to go out, buy a turbo kit for $6,000, throw it on their car, see 500 horsepower. They don't want to throw $3,000 into their heads. Because remember, we're on the V setup, so we got twin heads. That's $3,000 a set.
Yeah.
Once you port open pockets, you're at around $22,000, roughly about $1,000 a side. That's not
That's
including
fucking wild.
cams, lifters, valves, retainers.
Springs.
Yeah, it's, it's spacers, all that fun shit. My heads alone, between Jim Wolf Technology and Ferrera, I believe it was around $8,000, including the port, open pocket, and polish.
Shit.
So you hate yourself. Got it.
Yeah, definitely. definitely. I would have been better off.
All our listeners are
fucking-
going to like Hudson Honda like today.
I would have been better off owning a Honda or a fucking Mustang. At least you throw, because
No, I mean I get it because with a Mustang you don't really have to go much. You just
throw
go
that money in there. You throw an intake on a Mustang, you're seeing 30, 35.
easy.
You know,
on a good day.
You upgrade the underdrive pulley, and you do a fucking attention to delete pulley. You're good to go on those things, man. Those 5.0 Toyota motors are crazy, but the VQ is just a reliable 6.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
So, for the enthusiast, the Z enthusiast, which way would you lead them towards, the DE or the HR?
At that point, it's really not about the motor, because a real enthusiast is going to lean towards the HR strictly for the numbers.
Okay.
Strictly for the numbers. But a real enthusiast is going to want the track package. They're going to want the top package.
The Brembos.
You know,
Got
the
it.
Brembos, the Akibonos. They're going
Got
to
it.
want the Sparco seats, the red seat belts. They're going to want the Alcantara on your armrest area, the door
Right.
panels. In Z's, what made the difference between the base model and the top model, and people don't even realize this, it's not just about the motor and trans that was in the car. The Nismo, the strut bar in the rear,
The extra welding.
there's actually extra welds on the Nismo rear strut bar.
No
Yep.
shit,
There's
really.
actually extra reinforcements throughout each grade. That's why the base model and the touring, the models can sell for easy $2,000 difference as long as they're maintained.
Wow.
Just because the extra reinforcement that's done. Nissan, they did their job with the Zs. They made solid cars.
No shit.
I'm dying right now. Holy shit. So what you're saying is it's not like the BRZ and the STI BRZ.
Yo,
It's gonna be fun now.
that new BRZ, I'm gonna tell you now. I've thrown somebody through a set of
impressive.
auto hands on them, ceramic
Impressive looking.
polished. Yeah,
They look
man.
good.
That car alone.
It
is the
looks like a
definition.
Porsche.
Yeah, but you know how they say wheels change a car?
That.
That is the car.
Yeah, that
you
is the
throw a
car.
set of RPF ones on that, I bet you'll kill the game all day on bags. And you know I'm not with that bags and wheel shit.
Yeah, no, I know.
But that would look sick. Those headlights are fire too.
The one thing I'm wondering is, what are they going to do to squeeze the most amount of power out of that thing? Who's going to do it first? Because I've seen wide bodies. I've seen 4 different variations of a wide body for a car that released last year.
Which is impressive to say the least.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who is going to go after it first. I do know there are a couple kids out in Suffolk County that like playing with those BRZs and those FRSs.
No shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I don't know if they got one. I kind of hope they do, because to see them supercharge that shit or upgrade a turbo, that would probably be dope.
Is AIG making a block for them? Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
got no idea. You got to remember, I'm the last one to talk about when it comes to Toyota and Subaru.
I'm watching that too.
If it ain't Nissan, it ain't me.
Okay, I'll give you a good one. With the new Z that's coming out, what are your takes on it?
I personally love it. I have nothing negative to say about it. There's nothing to say.
I
I've-
love the retro vibe to it.
When I
be
first
honest.
got introduced to it and I started seeing the renderings and the samples, I was iffy. It looks like a shark nose, and then it looks like something bit its ass off in the back.
Yep.
It looks like an Aston Martin in the back. I was hearing it. there
From
was
an
a lot
Aston
of-
Martin and a mix of a 300Z.
Yeah.
A 300ZX.
But the one thing I do like that they kept was the rectangular idea for the taillights. I like how they brought back the old Datsun.
Yep, the old Datsun look and feel
front
to it.
ends.
You
know,
like that?
The Zs are great, but they've come off of what a Datsun truly is.
Mm-hmm.
Datsun is supposed to be that little sporty rocket that the body lines stand out. They were never supposed to be bubbles. The first bubble got introduced at the S14 model. It was
Yes.
the Kaiokis. That's when the bubble Nissans for our platform were created.
Huh.
Other than that, I like what they did to it. The fact that it's coming 550, top package, 550 horsepower with a Jim Wolf technology
It was
setup
a 6-speed,
on it.
if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, right?
I believe so.
The dying breed.
the dying breed of
The dying
manuals.
breed of the
So
6 speeds?
they're coming stock with JWT.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
they're
stock.
coming. So they're coming with the VR30 motors, but apparently, and like I said, this is rumors that we're reading on
Me and Napkin
forums and
do.
Facebook groups. There's rumors stating that the Nismo edition
It's gonna be stupid.
is going to be the Jim Wolf Technology twin turbo package. It's supposed to be the Jim Wolf Technology clutch. It's Jim Wolf is really supposed to be taking hands with Nissan, knowing that that's kind of who they've fed
Yeah.
each other for years.
So it sounds like they're building what every 350Z owner has built their 350Z to be.
I mean, technically speaking,
Technically,
all these
They're making
car
the gold
companies,
standard
all
for
these
us.
car companies do the same thing. They let the car out, they wait for everybody else to do them, then from there they nitpick the best ideas, and they bring it into the next one.
think about it. Someone's eventually going to pull out those stock seats, put in Recarios. They're going to put in the Nissan Juke seats.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you,
That's a good
Nissan
one,
Juke
yeah.
seats, bro, those things go for like $3,200.
Yeah.
Mint condition, pre-owned.
Have you ever sat in one?
Comfortable as fuck.
Little
And
small.
I'm fat.
Yeah.
Like, comfortable as fuck, man. Like, and I don't like bucket styles. That's why I have my reclinables with Brahm, which, by the way, we do have a new set of custom seats coming out, but that's with a new sponsor. We're not going to be working with Brahm this
okay.
year on that.
Okay.
So that's interesting. But those Recarios, yeah, man. If I had the extra 32 laying around for fucking seats,
Those are the ones you would go for.
I'd cop them. But I'm not a seat guy. As long as my fat ass can get in and out and,
It's comfy.
and my fucking chichos is nice and warm, I'm good, man. Like,
That's all that's about, bro. Just keeping the chichos warm.
Now, my other question is, who are they going to for brakes?
I mean, the classic given would be Brembo.
Brembo, right?
No,
But Akabono
but
is still a big
I
player.
believe
Akabono is
Akabono.
actually
It's
the
still a big
leading
player.
factor in the braking system for VQ platform because
Oh no, shit, really? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
they claim, and everyone claims, depends on what accessories you have.
Mm-hmm.
They claim Akibono is braking power is like 3 or 13. I don't remember what it was. I think it was with a 3 something.
Right.
It's a slight percentage off compared to the Brembo. So it downsizes in some people's eyes.
Got it. Okay.
But the Brembos are bulkier, they're bigger. You can't run as many wheel setups as you can.
no, right on the calipers alone. Yeah, you're right.
Akibonos bolt right up to stock setup and fit 9 out of 10 wheels.
Well, that's the next thing I have to figure out in my life.
Akibonos.
No, I already have my Brembos. The second I put them on, remember, my faces are low disc.
I mean, you could.
I don't think you're gonna have an
You
issue,
could do
though.
one other thing.
Spacer.
You could hit me up, and I can reach out to my sponsors over at R1 Concepts,
Oh,
and
wow,
we can
nice.
get you laced up with a nice set of brakes.
Nice.
Nice plug.
transition. That was
Yeah,
a
that
very
was a good
nice plug.
plug.
Like 10 points
R1.
on that one.
Shout out
Damn.
R1.
Concepts, yes. Shout out to one of the newest sponsors.
That's
So,
nice.
that's
I
gonna be
gotta talk to
interesting.
R1.
I paid, I think, under $500 for my Brembos, all 4 of them, with brand new pads.
So in reality, as
That's
long
not
as,
bad,
as
though.
long as your Brembos are in good condition, if you have your Brembos, you have pads, you have rotors. I hate to say it, if you had lines, you can charge like an extra $100.
I do have lines.
You can sell them for about $800, $700, make $200-300 profit on it, and then just take that money and cop Akibonos. Listen,
Or contact R1.
yeah, listen. I reached out to R1 because for the numbers that I'm going, I need braking power.
Yeah.
I need to be able to stop on a dime, especially on a track. God forbid something happens. I need to be able to have full control over the brakes. But if I was not going for the numbers, I would. Akibono or even Power Stop all day.
Well, that's what I have now, power stop,
I was gonna say.
rotors and pads.
So what we could do is when I do decide to set this up with R1, because we're trying to do a custom brake setup for BBK, you can take my old Power Stop calipers.
There
I
you go.
had them on the car for 5 years, never had an issue.
But they look like your stock ones.
Exactly. They look identical, but the stopping force is better. Increased pressure behind the
Are they
piston.
better than
Yes.
Brembos?
No, nothing's better than Brembo because Brembo's name.
That's what I need to do then. I just have to add a spacer.
Fuck Brembos. Sell the Brembos, make the profit, and buy Akibonos.
How about this? You get the R1s, I'll trade you Brembos for the R1s.
I don't want the. No. Definitely not.
He's like, slow down.
Those R1s, those are the.
They're
People
nice.
sleep on
They're
R1.
really nice.
People
They
have always
sleep
slept on R1.
R1, and a lot of people, and I'm not going to front, including myself. I did a double take when I was speaking to them about quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So they are pricey. They are.
No, they're not.
But
They're not cheap at all.
at the end of the day, I've seen plenty of YouTube videos. I've seen plenty of friends. I know in our neighborhood alone, I have 2 or 3 15 plus 100 horsepower SRTs that are on R1. They stop on a dime. I've seen a car go from a dig to 130, come to a complete stop in less than 25 feet on R1
Shit.
concept brakes. And my jaw hit the floor because I thought it was bullshit. Like, you're doing a $120, you're not stopping in 25 feet. That's
No, not at a
happening.
$120.
It's not happening. Yeah, he did. On a SRT, he did.
Shit. And they're heavy to begin with.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's a good idea to look into.
All right, so now the other thing I want to ask you about as far as the Z platform goes, and everybody says, yeah, one's better than the other. CD9.
What about it compared to, so the JK1 compared to JK2?
No. Automatic to manual.
Automatic's just for gay people.
But will you get better timing every time with an automatic or not?
Yes. Every time.
I mean, that's just physics.
No, I get
this is
people rip
me-
on me left and right for having an auto.
This is me swallowing my pride because I'm a manual owner. I don't believe in automatic. I believe automatic is for people that are lazy, and you don't even belong having
Or
your
GTR
car.
owners, either or.
That too. I mean, a few of you did get spanked by Kermit when he was built.
Bang.
so-
Y'all can hold that.
That's just kind of like
Nice
when the
plug,
mic
just a little
drops to
salt
walk
in
out,
there
you
for the
know.
wound.
Our 35 owners got to go sell their car because they got beat by a 350Z FPO tuned.
A DE.
A DE, no less. But listen, I mean, I only got 2 dash cam videos with 2 different GTRs for that. But anyways,
Just in case anybody wanted to watch it.
and I mean, there was one time with an RX-7, but we're not talking about those days either. Anyways, automatics will always be faster than a manual. I bang gears. I know 2 people that bang gears faster than me. You're not beating a shift light. You're not beating that automatic switch. It's impossible. You can get damn near close.
Yeah, you can get damn near close, but I
near
don't think you
close.
can ever beat an automatic.
You'll never
though.
beat an automatic shift.
At least to the
It'll
best
never
of my knowledge, I don't think anybody has been able to.
happen. And even if you beat it,
Be an
let's say you
automatic.
beat it from second to third. Now you got to beat it third to fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what happens when you get locked out because your RPMs are over 8,000?
Wah, wah, wah.
Right?
Samuel.
But automatics, low-key, are better, especially if you're running. If you like running, they're better. But I'll say it like this. In my eyes, a real man's car is
Manual.
always going
Has
to be
to
a
be
manual.
stick, yeah.
Like, you have full control over everything, from the motor to the trans. You're controlling everything. People go, I go through my brakes too often. Learn a downshift. Rev match. You don't need your brakes.
Yeah.
I can slow my car down from
Shift it
100
down.
down to 40, down to 30, just by rev matching and let the RPM slow down. People just, slam my brakes.
See, but this knowledge is 100% different from what you normally would catch at a show or at a meet or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
When they're going by the cars, they're looking inside, and they're like, "Oh man,
Because when you're looking,
oh, is that automatic?"
When you're going to the car
and then it
shows,
just, you're just like,
Yeah.
"This motherfucker, you should have been swallowed."
you get depressed. You see this car that's not riced out. It's awesome. It's got carbon out the ass. You can tell it's got unicorn parts on it. You heard the thing pull in. You heard the BOV. And then you look and you're just like, what is that? Like, that's like, what?
You get
whoa.
noodle dick.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you wearing your sock got a hole on the heel. Like, you're missing something, buddy. Legit, you're missing something. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, people in this world, they build what they can afford. A lot of the times, manual cars do go for a minimum of $1,500 more than the automatic edition.
Yep.
So you got.
But you would think it would be the other way around. And you
Yeah,
would think
because
would
it
actually
takes
be
less to
cheaper.
build a manual car
Because
than
it
it
takes
does
a lot
automatic
less.
due to synchros. But listen, this world don't know what the hell's going on with these cars.
Let's give some gems to the VQ guys.
VQ guys or VQ girls?
Owners.
VQ owners. So what do you want to know?
This is going to be fun now.
Do you,
Listen, I've learned to, if you got anything negative to say about VQ owners, you can say it.
Uh-huh.
But you better be ready for the repercussions that come, because every single VQ owner is an asshole. We're all assholes.
everyone.
We're the next
Everyone.
Seriously?
9 out of 10 VQ owners jump into an M3 or an M4 as their next car.
Oh,
They
that's
all-
scary.
Makes
Because
a
I've been
lot of
looking.
sense. It makes a lot of sense now.
We're assholes.
Okay.
We wear it on our chest and we're proud of it.
It makes so much more sense.
Z
now.
gang,
I don't. What the fuck's going on there?
Wait, what happened? What am I
you're in
missing?
trouble.
Oh, your wife's in.
Oh, okay.
But so what do you want to know?
All right. I've always wanted to know what the
Does
benefit.
it lean to the left or does it lean to the right? Can you finally answer the question for my guy?
Jerk.
I mean, he's gonna have to find that out later. That's after hours. We need a couple drinks.
The benefits of that plenum and swapping it around as far as kinetics versus what's the other jerk?
You have Kinetics. You have Cosworth.
Cosworth. Whether it just be that one that's with the black plate or the silver polished one like we have. And I've always wanted to know, like, where does that all stem from? Yes, more airflow and they get into the cylinders better, yada, yada, yada. But what the fuck was somebody thinking when they were engineering this thing? And then they get over-engineered on the top part of their motor where everybody sees it.
I wish I knew where those ideas came from.
Isn't that an interesting
because
concept?
On Kermit's setup, and a lot of people didn't know this. A lot of people are about to learn this, so take notes. The VQ35DE has a lot of compatible parts with the VQ30, which was located in the 98 to the 2000 Nissan Pathfinders.
Get the fuck out.
Yes.
Seriously.
My lower intake manifold and my
See,
upper
that's
intake manifold.
one I would have never thought the two would actually match up with parts.
So as crazy as it sounds, doing STEM work over the years, a lot of you guys know I work very close with Z1. I love being their project dummy. You got a new part, give it to me. I'll buy it for you, tell you how it is, no problem. So Sam, everybody knows him as Z1 Banana.
Okay.
I started doing research and I started asking questions about a Pathfinder cooling mod, because on the VQ30 that's located in the Pathfinder, there was a secondary thermostat hold in the back of the engine bay behind the heads to allow dual coolant.
No shit.
So not only is that changing directional flow of your coolant, with doing the Pathfinder cooling mod, dremeling out the back of your heads and running an HR head gasket, it's actually allowing coolant to run into the heads, which DEs kind of sacrificed on when they created. There was coolant flow, but there wasn't a lot. So now
Okay.
we're able to shoot coolant into 2 different locations of the head to cool it quicker. There's a lot of interchangeable parts from Pathfinder to the Z.
That is insane.
Throttle bodies, a lot of people, you go out and you buy these NWT brands.
Yeah, the
They're
75
they're
millimeter, 90.
75 millimeter
You can just
throttle
literally
bodies.
grab them from a...
Not all Pathfinders. I'm not going to tell you guys what year Pathfinder, because there was only limited amounts made. Some stock Pathfinders actually come with a 70 millimeter throttle body on it already. Bolts right up to the 350Z housing.
Insane.
Huh.
And if
But will
you
the
want-
computer understand it the same?
100%.
That's fucking
100% it's the
wild.
same exact plug. On the half years, so 04, like mine was half year, made after July, the plug was different. All you had to do was buy the adapter plug and reprong, sorry.
Sick. That's
And
dope.
There's a lot of
That's
people
cool.
that don't know about these techniques and these little secrets. So I'm sure you just learned something, and I'm sure there's at least another 100 VQ owners that didn't know this stuff.
And they're scratching their head wondering, how does this all work?
How the hell do you know this? Like,
I'm
take your
gonna get a
intake-
lot- I'm
take
gonna
your
get a
intake
lot of DMs on
manifold
the
off a
media page.
Pathfinder, slap it on. You'll feel the difference.
Well, also, let's lean on another guy that a guy that I introduced you to, Junior.
Oh, Junior, he's another one. That's the only thing.
He doesn't listen to
negative-
this, just so you know.
The only thing negative, I don't even care. The only thing negative that I can say about that man is he's got too much time on his hands. When he brought me to his shop, he showed
That's right.
me
Yeah, he has the Z, right?
a
That's what he
300
saw.
he's
He
got a,
has 3 Zs.
dude, he's got a 300ZX with a VG30 motor, pushing over 600 horsepower.
Oh, I didn't know about
Like,
that one.
what?
I didn't know about that one.
What? And he's telling me, oh yeah, we did this, we did that. It's like, I just want to hear this shit start. Start this bitch. Like, crazy. Junior knows his shit. He's one of the guys, like, he actually knew about the Pathfinder modifications. We were talking about the HR cooling mod. And it's nice because not a lot of people know about it. You know, the VQ world, people are afraid to ask questions. They're afraid to look like they don't know something. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, somebody's been working on these cars longer than you. Somebody needs to know something that you don't realize. How many people can take a bolt out, go to Home Depot, get the same exact thread pitch and distance, and not have to go back 2-3 times?
Yeah.
'Cause I can do that. You take your throttle body bolts out, you could take transmission bolts out. I'll go get you them from Home Depot. Off the top of my head, I don't need to measure. I don't need to know what size or what
go
grade.
to the dealer.
I don't even go to dealers. Dealers is pointless at this point.
Yep.
Half the time they don't
I
have
feel
the
that.
parts in stock, or they have them in stock and then your threads are fucked. Nah.
Back to Junior.
What?
That man knows a lot of shit. It's crazy because he's one of those guys that if I was well off, I didn't have to work, I just had free time and thousands of dollars to play with,
That would be it.
we'd probably take a jet ski motor and put it in a fucking Z. Figure out how to
Just
make it work.
just cause.
Just because, like, everything runs the same way. It's all between compression, spark, and fuel.
Right.
And he will mismatch pieces on cars to make it work.
Yeah. The Frankenstein.
He'll
I didn't know
literally,
that.
he'll
I actually didn't know
Frankenstein.
that.
It's crazy.
With Junior.
He is the Sentra motor.
What
I
central
don't
motor?
remember too much about that setup. But he had a Sentra motor, if I remember correctly. I think it was making over 500 or something like that.
A Sentra motor?
Yeah. So the Nismo,
That he has in the
Sentra did
240.
come out. Sentra did come out with a Nismo edition. Came in 5-speed manual. I
Oh,
believe
no
it was
shit.
For the Sentras, yeah.
What year Sentra was this?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
It had to have been because
Yeah, it
this
was
newer
a while
shit now is like crap.
But it wasn't something that you typically buy. People looked at it and laughed at it.
No, yeah, it would be like the grandma car.
The Sentra,
Yeah.
Sentras are the Nismo Sentras are actually very popular in Trinidad and Guyana.
Didn't they
race them
come
on
with the
tracks.
carbon fiber trim piece in the back?
Yes.
Of the trunk in between
Yes.
the tail lights? Yeah, okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember now.
There was a few of them.
remember that
There was
shit.
a few of them, but
Those were rare as hell, bro. Those were rare as hell.
because they
People,
were shit.
yeah,
That was like Nismo's biggest fail. Let's
Yeah.
face it. But, well, minus the Nismo GTR, that's a pretty big fail too. But we won't talk about that.
We'll come back to
No, I
it.
gotta stay loyal to my Nissan guys. Can't talk shit on Nissan. We're just all broke.
Yeah, that's the
Buying
fucking fact.
fucking Japanese pieces of shit.
Maybe somebody hears us and gives us a fucking great sponsor at Nissan.
I mean, like I said earlier,
That would be
anybody,
nice.
anybody got a Challenger laying around, you willing to give it up? I'm willing to rebuild a Challenger.
wow, a
I'll-
Challenger.
I said that earlier. I'll get off of it, but someone got to give me that for free. I ain't making no payments on that. I'll even RB swap a Challenger. I'm with that. There's enough torque out of those
Wow.
things.
Oh yeah, there is.
2J,
That's-
no problem.
I'm sure somebody's done it already.
I haven't seen it yet.
No.
And I have no
That's
life
something like
sometimes.
that
I'll
would
be scrolling
catch-
on TikTok.
Something like that would catch hard on the internet.
Yeah, dude,
It's
that
the
would
way it is
be-
now, that would catch quick.
You got to realize nobody's gonna want to mix a Mopar with a Japanese piece of shit. Nobody.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
What if
look
that
at,
Japanese
look
piece
at
of shit
TJ Hunt
is a
recreating the
cast iron
Tokyo Drift
block?
Mustang.
So, that kid, that not even a kid, that man has a lot of amazing ideas in his fucking head.
And God bless him that he has the fucking wallet
The funds to make
to
it
go
come
with the
true
fucking brain
because-
fart brewer.
He just built an RX-7.
Yeah, but like
Jesus
you
Christ! No,
at
he's
TJ
arguing.
Hunt,
He's going back and forth on the paint jobs.
you look at him and then
For
like,
everybody that's not following, we're talking about TJ Hunt
That-
in his RX-7 build.
that's the type of guy that you like watch right before you go to bed and you're like, maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and there'll be an RX-7 in my driveway. Like this guy wakes up to presents from companies.
Yep.
Like shit. ISR I think just started dealing with him as well.
Here's McGuire's comes with their trucks.
Well, we don't speak about McGuire's here.
Oh, we don't?
I'm Synergy Works only.
Oh, okay.
Synergy,
Well,
all
that,
day.
that cleaning product company goes to TJ Hunt with their trucks and fill up these 30-gallon bins of every single like detailing product that they have,
Okay.
so he can just like keep all his stuff clean. You know, we're happy
That's
when we
lit.
get our bottles.
That's lit.
Yeah.
He gets,
Homeboy
like,
gets
these gallons.
30-gallon
See,
bins.
imagine McGuire sending you that. Synergy sending me that stuff. That'd be nice. Listen, Synergy, if you guys are listening to this, I need some more waterless wash and that ceramic soap. We got to restock.
And
on
I'm
that
so
stuff.
disappointed because McGuire's isn't even sponsoring this year because of the backlog of the shipping.
McGuire's used to create amazing products. They still do. I have nothing against McGuire's. The only thing that killed me about McGuire's is you either order it online or you go into the retail stores. And 9 out of 10 time, you don't have what you're looking for in Pep Boys or Advanced
Or
Orders.
or
Yeah.
an AutoZone.
So with Synergy, it was great because they were a non-acid product and they were in Suffolk County. They shot me
Oh, no shit.
sponsorship.
They're local. I didn't know that,
And
actually.
the best is, if you are wholesale with them or they sponsor you, a regular customer has no opportunity for it,
Mm-hmm.
but wholesale and sponsor, you can actually drive up to their house and pick up the order at their house.
Oh, that's actually
They'll
dope.
bag it, box it, the whole 9 yards. They're awesome people, very polite, sweet people.
No shit. Good
But
to know.
I think I've only met them once or twice. But I've been dealing with Synergy for 3 years now.
Okay.
Blessing. Listen, McGuire's is great too. They're,
Yo, McGuire's it took me 3 tries to get sponsored by them.
Did I'm a first.
And when I first did it, my blue truck, my Sonic truck, did not have like the crazy paint. I got shot down. Okay, cool. After the paint job and the airbrushing, no, not yet. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta keep
Yo,
trying.
they're anal. I told you this from the get-go. They're anal as hell. Once they saw the system, interior, everything, no, congratulations. This is exactly what we look for. And I've been with them ever since.
that's how I got into it with Airlift.
Okay.
So when I was with Airlift, I applied for a sponsorship. When I was FBO, I had some interior work. They denied me originally. I reached out to True Heart. True Heart picked me up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All my Z owners, save yourself countless amounts of diapers and wipes, and do not go on True Heart air ride suspension.
Why diapers and wipes?
Listen, if
Tell
you
me more.
If you like going through oil pans and you like when you're driving down the road, your entire car airs out for absolutely no reason, your tank is full, compressors won't kick on, but your car just airs
Wait,
out.
really?
Oh,
This-
yeah, dude.
this happened?
Dude, countless times. Went through 2 skid plates because of it. Went on an argument
shit.
where I emailed True Heart complaints, videos, pictures of damage that was done. They ignored it. So I said, all right, looks like you want the asshole to come out. Let's hit a rant. Ranted for about a week straight, and they actually reimbursed me money for the damages of the oil pan, the time that
Wow.
it had to be redone. It was about $4,100 worth of damage that True Heart dished out, and they dished me back my money for the bags that I purchased. When I told
Wow.
them that I'm no longer signing with them, that I'm deactivating my end of the sponsorship, removing all account activations,
Uh-huh.
I can show you emails till today. They begged me. The owner, Mark, called me 5:30 in the morning. What can we do to make this right? I respect
Wow.
that you want to do right by your customers, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should have tested your products before selling them. There's no reason why I'm doing 15 miles an hour and my car is airing out at the stop sign, and I'm trying to go.
Wow.
So we went. I used those rants and images and stuff
Mm-hmm.
to reapply to Airlift. Airlift picked me back up, and I got my
Nice.
bags for a steal.
Fucking sweet.
Good to know.
Here I am on
I know,
peasant bags.
now I know to talk to somebody.
Yeah, you got a friend.
About back in the E36, though.
Yo, let me know, bro. I'm dying to see 836 on bags.
What?
They
I'm
all
not
do
even
them-
kidding. You got 2
they-
right now.
They all do them.
Me and my
in-
lovely ladies over here. Where's you? Oh, okay.
She stepped out. they do them in New York and Queens too.
No shit,
But
really? Okay.
Everybody does them on BBSs. As stupid as this sounds, let me see it on some roadie forms.
Hold on.
Let me see it on some
Do you know what
Rohanas.
Hammonds are?
No, I feel like I probably will if I've seen a picture.
What, the rare ones that I found?
Yes. Show 'em.
Listen,
Show.
I'm still trying to get my
him.
hands on the other 2. Let me see if I still got a picture of it.
So there's this.
I mean, if work is offering sponsorships, feel free to reach out to me. I do need another set of 3-piece wheels.
Hey, I'm just saying. If I
Or
get a free
Sensei
setup-
6.
Sensei 6 is great. Those guys
They
are
took care of
awesome.
me?
Dude,
What?
their customer service is top notch. You send the email, odds are you're getting an email back in like 20 minutes to a half hour.
No shit, they're
They
good
did
like
fuck
that.
up my original order though.
Listen, mistakes happen, especially around the holidays.
He
when
put
it
in the
comes to
barrels
co-
his lips his barrel. I was angry.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that is an honest big mistake.
Oh man. But
Well, anyway, Sensei 6, good guys.
the discount they gave me afterwards.
These are the Hammonds.
You should turn those into 2-piece. Cut them up, turn them into 2-piece.
The thought
But I
did
will
cross.
tell you now, that's around 5-6K.
You want to know the scarier part?
They're chrome.
That's
Exactly.
part 1. That's part 1. Part 2 is that the set of these run about the price of a set of 3-piece?
So, knowing their
Because
chrome,
if I'm not mistaken, OZ in Italy is the one that got the licensing deal through
For Hammond.
and
They're,
Yes.
they're the
Germany,
people who bought Hammond.
and
Now-
were manufactured through wheel.
I don't mean to rain on your parade.
No, go for
But
it. Go
originally,
for it.
hold on. Hammond was originally an F1 wheel.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know the whole
If-
backstory.
If those wheels are chrome, give them up.
No kidding, really.
So a lot of people don't realize this, and I'm
was thinking about
sure
just powder coating and
everybody,
shit.
I'm sure everybody hears no. Fuck no. Powder coating chrome is every powder coater's nightmare.
No kidding.
Yes.
Okay, so that takes it. You will definitely not be doing my wheels.
I
And if
will,
he does,
but
he's gonna-
He's running away right now. He's like, all right, guys, thanks for the
we
show.
do
I'm
'em,
out.
we do them. People want to powder coat chrome, we'll do it. There's no warranty with chrome.
Right.
Because
The
there's
process is a living
So-
nightmare from what I hear, though.
With chrome, if it starts to oxidize and break down and you get all those holes in the wheel, the proper process is to dechrome, chemically dry, let it bake out gas, and then you're supposed to sand the areas down and actually weld metal in all those holes.
What?
Wow,
That
really?
is, yeah, because that oxidation is breaking down metal. You're breaking down the density of the metal. You're
Okay,
affecting
makes sense.
how strong the wheel is. So where you lose metal, you need to add metal. Now, there are shops out there. If somebody came to the Powder Touch and they said, yo, we want this done, we do it, but you're not gonna like your pocket.
Wow.
Because imagine dropping dimes in over 200 messed up locations on one lip.
Holy shit.
It's a lot of time to just weld, and then you have to go in there with a grinder, go in
Right.
there with a 2-inch sand disc, go in there with a 5-inch sand disc, level that out, smooth that out. So chrome, just leave them.
No kidding.
If they're perfect, I'm
Right.
talking, you can go to this guy's garage, you can look at them, you see there's no pitting, there's no moisture under the chrome, because moisture
Moisture gets trapped in and then slowly starts.
they don't realize that. You know, people
Yeah.
go, oh, you know, I put my wheels in my garage 5 years ago. I pull them out now. The chrome's peeling.
Yeah.
Because moisture built up underneath. Because it's got to be dried. So if you can, unless you can physically see them and see
Right.
they are 10 out of 10, don't touch them. Because you're going to spend, let's say, $6,000 on chrome wheels. You can powder coat them, like I said. But if there's oxidation issues, those cannot be repaired. So you're going to see that through the powder.
Right.
And with powder coating chrome, there's no warranty. 9 out of 10 times you hit a nice rock, it's going to chip the
It's
powder.
gonna chip off.
No company is gonna warranty chrome. You know, we warranty a lot of, we do not warranty work often. We've warranted one set of wheels in the last year and a half that I am working with that shop.
Is that my set?
No. This is a gentleman that he curbed the wheel, let's say the 6 o'clock
Right.
area, but he curbed it so hard it actually cracked the powder at 12 o'clock. So
Oh, wow.
we did warranty that. Even
Okay.
though that was up to discretion because there's curb rash on the wheel, we could have said no. That was just us doing right because that
Right.
guy, he's a good friend of ours.
Okay.
You know? But chrome,
You know, another thing too is, I mean, I don't know by your neck of the woods, but at least by us, all the old school re-chroming spots have all disappeared.
Vanished.
we actually, chrome is actually illegal in New York.
No shit,
You
really.
cannot chrome or dechrome in New York. And
So it has to be the same thing over here then in Jersey. We
There's
just
one
haven't.
spot in Newark that I know still does it.
there's 3 spots from where we are right now
Mm-hmm.
in a 25-mile radius.
No shit. Oh, good to know.
So,
You should live in Jersey, dude.
Very good to know.
I mean,
Why
listen,
why they ban in New York?
the fumes. The
okay.
fumes actually are known for causing cancer.
Okay.
So
We're
in
all
the-
gonna
in
die
the process-
anyway.
Listen, we're all gonna die. COVID or whatever disease is out there now hasn't killed us.
You're
We
for
might
real.
as well die by wheels, right? Oh, man, that would be some shit. Die choking on black powder coat. But
I've seen you fucking blow your nose and pink and yellow come out.
yeah,
Wait, you don't wear a mask when you powder coat, my
So-
guy?
as stupid as this sounds, it took me a year to get affected by breathing in this powder, breathing in black. Because when you powder coat,
Right.
I hate to say it, you're not thinking about walking to the other side of the room by your desk, grabbing your mask and your eye protection. You're like, yo, shoot this shit. Let's get it in the oven. I want to see how this comes out because you love the colors the way they come out when they're done. It took me a year
No kidding.
of spitting and sneezing. She'll tell you, getting out of the shower, pink, yellow, blue.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Purple.
dude. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro. It's literally, you want a sample? Hold on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it took me a year to start wearing mask, and that's because a couple weeks back I actually started waking up spitting up blood.
Oh, wow, man.
And I didn't know if it was from smoking cigarettes
Right.
or from powder coating. So to play it safe, I went out, bought a really good mask. A lot of people knock it, but I'm breathing better than I was.
Hey, man, it's your health first over
And
that.
I cut back on cigarettes. So listen, sometimes you need to spit up a little bit of blood to step back, figure shit out.
Why wait to that?
Bro, think about
What type
it.
of
You know-
animal?
No, okay, so
Why get to that level?
So this is, and I know for a fact some of my fellow high school friends listen to your podcast because we've spoken about it, actually.
Oh, no kidding, really?
Automotive High School, graduated 2011. So back then, for those that listened, I know you guys remember Mr. Foley and Mr. Ferrula. You see oil on the floor, you see antifreeze on the floor, power steer. What is that? Put your finger in it, taste it. You've seen me do it.
Oh yeah.
I'll put my finger right in there. That's antifreeze.
No.
That's engine oil. And that, yo, bro, you're over by like 1,500 miles.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Listen, the mechanic world, a lot of it is based off of smell and taste.
Yeah.
I know mechanics that are not blind, but they're very not there.
Mm-hmm.
They're not 20/20. They're like 12/20, 11/20. I'm serious.
Okay.
Like their glasses fall,
Mm-hmm.
they're supposed to pick them up. I know mechanics that keep it moving, and they get the job done perfectly every time.
That's insane.
It's with the territory you learn. Choke on a little bit of gasoline today. Let me know how you feel tomorrow.
All right. Back to the VQ talk.
Uh-huh.
How you feel about clear taillights, man? I gotta know. Everybody's kicking him in the shin.
Clear taillights. So there was a gentleman named Matt. I don't know his Instagram exactly. I think it's like Zern, GT, whatever. Kid named Matt out in Suffolk County. He did clear taillights a couple years back. Custom ones.
Okay.
Fire. The toughest set of taillights I've ever laid eyes on. Fell in love. Then everybody started remaking them, adding tackier and tackier shit. I can appreciate the clear taillights, but clean it up. Make it look nice. When I look inside your lens, you have a clear taillight, remember. I don't want to see titties of silicone sticking out everywhere. If you're going to do that, lay down your silicone smooth. Lay it down the right way. Take a glove, smear it out. You know, you
The
don't
worst
wanna-
case scenario, once it dries, the razor blade trick.
Well, keep in mind, once you're sealed on the inside of the headlight, you're sealed. So there is no going back and trimming. You have one shot only, unless you're going to remake it and reseal it.
Usually what I do with the retrofits is that I will aim it to go out.
Yeah, the way you squirt it. People
Aim it
don't
to go
realize that. Cut your little tip on your silicone
Because I
nozzle on an angle.
prefer
Don't
I
cut it
prefer to
straight.
be dealing with the issue once the lens is on completely.
Let it harden up. You can clean
Harden
it up
up.
easier.
You just take the finger or you just take a nice blade and
No. That's the same shit with carbon fiber. Sometimes
but it's one of those
easier.
things you learn as you go because my first set that I ever did for myself. Oh, what the hell was that? It looked like a kid on Tourette's did headlights. That was horrible.
Retrofitting
Sorry
is
for everyone that
not-
has Tourette's.
Retrofitting is not easy.
Sorry for.
I'm sorry. I hope
You
you
saw
don't
us
have
sitting
a
there twitching real quick.
We're gonna get hate mail.
This isn't funny.
He's going to hell tonight.
Yeah, right along with you guys. so
Straw
don't worry.
pajamas.
Well, anyways, okay. VQ platform.
Yes.
What else do you want to know, or what else do you want to throw me
Well,
under
better.
the bus
Well,
with?
hold on, because this clear taillight thing
The-
caught my
they're
interest.
cool. They're
What
cool.
what was some of the tackiness that you saw?
Somebody put the Gucci logos on it. Somebody
kidding.
put
They
the
put Gucci logos.
Louis Vuitton logo.
Okay.
No, it's listen. It's different when it's literally.
It's a nice bulb, right?
You can tell somebody painted it on with fucking nail polish.
Oh,
If you
Yeah,
if you had a
okay.
stencil and like you spray painted the stencil and you had clean lines,
that's fine. Or
cool.
even a decal.
even a decal,
And laying it
cool.
inside.
But when you're literally sitting there and you can tell by the, like, bro, you should have just went to the Chinese spot and asked the lady to paint this for you. She would have did better lines than you did.
That bad.
That bad. I've seen some very tacky stuff.
Now my other
Very.
thing is because we've been looking
Left and right.
for the lenses. Well, not the lenses because I don't care about lenses. I could just cut it, But I can't find anything on the Z's.
For clear lenses,
Yep.
where to find them? I don't know off the top of my head. If anybody's gonna know, it would be Matt.
No kidding, really? Okay.
Matt is that same guy we reached out to for headlights.
No, that was actually Smokey Drifts.
All right,
For those that don't know Smokey,
let's plug him.
Smokey is my redneck drift brother. Literally, I love this kid. Like, he lives up in the Hicks, and he drifts the shit out of his Z's all day, every day, and makes a paycheck doing that.
No shit.
Really?
An amazing kid.
What kind of motor?
DE. DE boys.
Stock
No
block?
kidding.
Stock block. He's got a few different toys.
Oh, so he doesn't have power. He has control.
Smokey will outdrift anybody in New York City and in Jersey.
Wow, really?
Yeah. He's a professional drift stunt driver.
Oh,
Like,
that's
that's
sick.
what he does. That
Fast
is
and
his
Furious.
profession. No, that's his profession. Like, legit his profession. Like, he pays his bills. Drifting.
That's sick. That's
Is
actually
he
like
sponsored by
that's
a
sick.
tire company?
Does he go with Club Loose and all these guys when they run in the wall, or
Hold on, he's pulling out the Googles.
he's pulling out the Googles? Yeah, guys, if we can find a clear set of taillights, that would make
actually,
life so much easier for your little projects.
He actually doesn't have any sponsors posted.
Isn't that weird? You would think somebody like that who's chewing up all those tires would
Would
have
at least
some.
have a
Almost
tire
10,000
sponsorship because
followers.
them tires ain't cheap.
But then again, you know what? A lot of people, they look at it as, and this is where people have different aspects of thinking. Some people think sponsors are an easy way out.
Oh,
That's
all
a
the time.
freebie. Oh, my sponsor this, my sponsor
It's a
that.
discount.
Wrong. That's not a sponsor.
No.
A sponsor is somebody that is supposed to take a financial hit from you to see revenue turnaround. So, meaning when I dealt with Mishimoto when I started, they said, "Oh, we'll sponsor you. We'll give you 30% off." I accepted it, of course. I wanted to deal with them. I now don't pay $1 for Mishimoto products. That is a sponsorship. R1 Concepts, newest one to the list. I'm looking forward to working with them. But they threw me a nice percentage off. To me, they're sponsors because we have a written agreement. But in my world, that's not a sponsor. You're not giving me free shit when I need it. I need brake pads. You're my sponsor. You're supposed to supply me with those.
Yep.
Why? Because when so-and-so, when Tom, Dick, and Harry go to R1, they're saying, yo, this is Kermit's coupon code, or yo, Kermit sent me.
That's where they'd be like, okay, we took a chance on this guy, but he's bringing it back for us.
Like back to Dre, the mechanic in Brooklyn that I deal with. You know, everyone else for Oil Gallery between $3,000, $4,000. He has my price locked at $2,500. He sponsors me. That's my set price.
Huh.
It was like going back a few years, over like 10 years
But
with the guys in the team. We used to be sponsored with Hawk Performance.
yeah,
They would drop a pallet of brake pads for every single car in the team once a month.
Really?
One pallet a month. And they did this for 3 years straight.
it's nice. A sponsorship is supposed to be waking up to free shit.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the test dummy of this company's new product. That is low-key what a sponsorship is. And if you blow something up and you can prove that it happened because of their product, they are by law, not by law, but by right, like person-wise, do right and replace the damaged products. Sponsorships have been thrown around a lot.
It's such a loose term already at
Like,
this name of the game.
If you look on Instagram, I can name 20 people. I'm sponsored by Spoiler King. Get 15% off a
said Spoiler
polyurethane
King.
duck bill. Like, Spoiler King what? Bro, Easy Splitters. 15% off
Talked
of
about that
Easy
in the last
Splitters.
episode.
I told you.
Like, yo, my guy, you want a sponsorship? Now, I have a tire sponsor. I have a shop in Maspet that sponsors Kermit. I get 2 sets of rear sets with tires once a year. 265, 275, my choice. But I ain't allowed to touch Toyos, and I ain't allowed to touch Mickey Thompson's. He orders me 4 Conti Extreme contacts every year, and they sit in his warehouse till I need them. I walk in, all I pay for the alignment and the rebalance.
Yep.
That's it. Tires are free.
My next thing is I'm gonna reach out to. Hold on. Let's
man.
let me sound
R1?
like. No. Cosmo Tires. Those mucho machos, those grippy fucking tires, the sticky rubber.
Oh, Cosmo tires. Oh, I thought you meant Cosmic Racing. I'm
No,
sorry.
Cosmo tires, the Tiger.
What, the Mucho Macho?
Yes.
Obsessed with those tires.
Have you ever heard of them?
I've heard of them.
What's the?
They're just like Lionhearts. They're
Yeah.
the $37.99 special in Walmart.
Such an asshole.
You just broke his
Yep,
dream.
I ride on them
right
too,
now,
bro.
They're good.
I ride on them shits
good.
too. They're not
No,
bad
we actually
for all
had
seasons.
one of the guys in the team with his Wawita
Well, wait.
on the wagon.
Yes,
For-
and Anthony
They
on
can
the CC.
they can take a mean ass stretch. I have to admit.
Amazing stretch tires. The downside is that they are summer tires only. Federal 595s.
Okay.
I just learned also Proxy 888s.
Well, those are
Yeah,
the
you like
cla-
cracking lips and bending barrels.
But those are the classic.
Katie's rocking them.
Yeah, you like clapping barrels. Shit.
Yeah, but those are like the classic go-tos.
Because they're
Triple
soft
A's.
compound. You know, people don't realize that. You know, soft
I
compound
think
is
every
great.
single car you can go on Instagram and, do this for like a minute and you'll count 40 cars that have those tires.
Easy.
Yeah.
Not
So-
saying they're bad tires; they're good tires. But,
Soft
it's
compound
still-
is great. You smoke through them real easy.
okay.
That's all it is. You know, but
I mean, to touch with the whole sponsorship thing, he's not wrong 100%. Perfect example is our McGuire sponsorship.
They give us everything.
They give us they take a loss with us.
they're supposed
But in
to take
turn,
a loss. Because
the fine print. You better just be using our shit to clean your car,
Yeah.
or you're gonna get owned. Pretty
they're
much.
not kidding.
Because I've been at the show with McGuire's. I told you the story.
Yep.
And one kid was using another product, like Eagle One.
And the picture was taken, sent
And
in,
the picture was
you got
taken.
sued. Yeah, I've been through that.
McGuire's
No, you
sued the
didn't.
shit out
I've
of them.
been. All I gotta say is, if you put your name on a dotted line with a company, make sure
Man,
you
you better
read
be on
what the
point.
fuck you're signing. I laid out $1,300 because I used McGuire's. Because we pulled up to a show.
It was the
I
quickest thing. You didn't even think about it.
I left. I'm not going to throw no names to the company I was dealing with, but I left their detailing bag at home. I ran out of the house like fucking 4:30 in the morning. I'm not thinking about detailing my car. I'm figuring I'll wash my car when I get there.
Right.
Yeah, no. So my buddy gave me McGuire's, and in the video you see me washing the car with the McGuire's hanging out my back pocket,
Oh, that's
and I got hit. Broke the contract, lost a 5-year sponsorship, and $1,300.
Yep.
Only 13 because that was the remaining balance of the revenue that I should have produced for them for the end of the year.
Yeah, because let's say, for example, what they sent you in your car, right? In total, your box was like a $1,500 box of McGuire stuff.
Okay.
If you were to buy a full retail in any of the stores. What happens? They already have your name with that amount. You fuck up one thing, you're getting the bill with an attorney. The guy got charged, he got kicked off the sponsorship, and he got the bill for $1,500 worth of cleaning supplies.
See, I've lost sponsorships. No, let me not say lost. I've given up because I've gone to sign documents with people. Now, this is another thing people don't realize. When you get sponsorship, the right thing to do is have your attorney present. Have your attorney read, and read. Because that fine print that is at the end of page 7, right above your name, you don't want to read that. Your eyes hurt. Sponsorships are legal documents. If
Why do you think McGuire's tells you, listen, print this out, sign it, read it, dot it, sign it, and send it back?
Yeah.
Same deal. I've had to do that with LED Glow, McGuire's, Ibach.
But-
I've had to do that with Hawk. I have to do that with Home Recipe.
Sponsors are just not sponsors anymore. You know, everybody's sponsoring everybody. Everybody thinks that, oh, I got 15% off, I'm the shit. You got 15% off. So what? I'm getting a free set of wheels every 6 months. So at that point, who do you think brings in more revenue?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all about revenue. It's all about money. It's all about advertisement. People knock, back in the day when you would pay for sponsored post,
Oh, right, yeah.
that was the best thing to do.
Yeah.
It really, really was. I did it for Relentless a couple times because you're now marketing a whole new group of people that normally would have never seen your post.
Yep, 100% true. Well, what happened? What am I missing over here?
I'm letting him in on something.
Okay. I'm a little confused. I've ordered with them a few times.
You get the notifications?
No. I don't deal with them like that.
It's called prospects.
Ah, fuck that. I don't like that company that much. they upcharge pretty hefty.
Yes, they do.
They
but
do upcharge probably
What is
about
this
20.
company? Explain.
I don't want to say it yet.
It's a
'cause-
third-party retail company for Z parts,
Oh,
but they
okay.
upcharge 27%.
Correct.
That's a pretty hefty upcharge. If a
That
part's
is.
$200,
But like, why?
So
Are there
apparently
rare?
they get
Are there rare parts or?
what they do is they'll wind up buying a dozen of something or 2 dozen of something,
Okay.
and then eventually everybody else will sell out.
Oh,
and
and
they'll
they just
have
wait.
it.
they have that new old stock.
Oh, smart motherfuckers. Smart evil motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I made a friend, and he was like, "Hey, you want me to just put you on this list, and we'll just let you know when everything, even if something new comes out." I was like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "All right, even if like, we're doing sales and discounts and free this and free that, we'll let you know." I was like, "You serious?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm dead serious."
Free shirts for life.
Yeah, stickers.
Free stickers and air fresheners.
Give me stickers and air
Send
fresheners.
it this way.
The air fresheners I'll take all day, every day. Shirts I'll take all day, every day. I need work shirts.
So he put me on that fucking stupid list as a prospect. How funny is that?
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, right?
Everyone starts somewhere.
Knee
Yeah.
pads and chapstick, baby.
All right, now
And
for
the
the
powder-coated butt plugs. What?
for the fun part. The Z community as a whole. What's your take on it?
I said it before, I'll say it again. We're all a bunch of assholes. We really are.
That's what sums it up for you, pretty much.
It really, in my world, yeah, because I've been in there longer.
Okay.
Luckily, you're still new to the platform.
You think so?
Yeah. And I'm not saying this to be an asshole.
Go ahead.
You met somebody like me where I was an asshole and we got along.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna meet other assholes that they literally have a fucking eBay build and they think they are the shit.
Oh, the Rocket Bunny.
The Rocket
Yeah.
Bunny, like, oh, I got a Pandem kit. I got a Liberty Walk kit. First of all, you are not
This is where I wanted
affording
to get into.
a Liberty Walk 350 Z body kit. You are. You can. But nobody's going to do it. It looks just like fucking Rocket Bunny kit.
Yep.
Looks exactly the fucking same. Fine, a few differences. The community overall, when I got into the community, it was amazing. Everybody was about sharing knowledge. It was about who can help who and who you can teach and who you can help hands-on.
Right.
Now, everyone just wants test pipes and a tune with the flame map.
Yeah.
I get it. I was fucking 18 and went behind the ears too.
Right.
But when somebody asks you, yo, for example, Brainiac, the tablet conversion in the Z's.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, I was the first sucker on the entire East Coast with that Brainiac setup.
No shit. Okay.
Failed miserably. It was by far the biggest mistake I ever made.
Wow. No kidding.
It threw my car in limp mode,
What the
which
hell?
was fucking stupid because you
What the hell
tap
does that have to do with?
you tap into a radio harness.
That's
what
it.
the fuck is that doing to my motor? Threw my car in limp mode.
No shit.
Dude, car went into limp mode. The radio would freeze. The radio would shut off. The tablet wouldn't charge. The media would fail. Biggest mistake ever. I told you this. When
Yeah.
I found out you were doing it, I went a little crazy on him. I told him, I'll give
I
you
think
all
he was
the
telling me because your
told-
was ripping me an
I
ass.
was like, yo, I'll give you everything for free. Get the shit out of my fucking garage. It was trash. But they've gotten better.
Okay.
They've learned. You know what I'm saying? Like, the VQ community has to do what they did. You got to learn from your mistakes.
Right.
You know, like, nobody nowadays does constructive criticism. Nobody wants
yeah,
to
that
help
doesn't
people
even exist
build.
anymore.
You know, you go on Instagram, you go on Facebook, see a post, pick for attention. Testing waters, how much do you think my Z is worth? People will say 2,500, 4,500. Then you get people that'll give them honest opinions, 11,000, 12,000. It's like, yo, this person's asking a question because they don't know something. Just work with each other. The 240 community, great. The Evo community, a bunch of assholes, but great learning we can all learn from each other.
Wow.
The Eclipse community was by far one of the best communities I've ever been into.
No kidding.
Yes. The VQ community is a bunch of trolls that live off of mommy and daddy. And I can name 9 out of 10 friends of mine that do it.
No
They
shit.
live at home on mom and dad money. They go to school, they go to work, they got nothing but their car.
Right.
And they think their fucking 16-year-old hoochie girlfriend that sits in the passenger seat with her feet on the dash is gonna do stuff with him. Like, yo, you're young, dumb, and full of cum. First of all, my girl would never put her fucking feet on my dashboard.
Thank
I'll
you.
break her fucking
Thank
ankles.
you. That's
I
not
would
a thing.
karate chop
That's
her
not a
fucking
thing.
ankles. I swear to God, bro.
break the
I'll pull
kneecap.
out the
I'll just
baton
break
and break her fucking ankles. Put your foot on my dashboard, I dare you. I'll slam the brakes, you'll go out the fucking windshield. The VQ community
I already
is
know what the poll
jokes.
question is going to be. Do you let your
Does
significant
this
other
person drive a
sin?
370Z?
I don't know. But anyway,
Oh my
the
God,
VQ
bro.
community is just a bunch of assholes that there's a lot to learn from each other.
Right.
Because a lot of us have a lot of time on our hands and we do a lot of work ourselves. You're just stubborn. Stop being stubborn. They'll learn it.
God, that's fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, this fucking bozo. Oh, this kid was the clown of the century.
Yeah, a little heartbreaking, but.
Heartbreaking. His fucking ex-girlfriend was a fucking whore.
Which one?
Hey,
Is this the one I think it is?
No.
It's the truth. That one was bad.
I mean, we don't have to give names. You can enjoy
No,
it.
that
Rant all
listen,
you
I
want,
don't,
but
even,
just
I don't even
give
need to know
names.
those names. Listen, all I'm saying is I nailed that nail in that wall the day I met them.
Oh,
I said it.
No kidding, really.
Ask her, I said it. I knew that was trouble.
my heart.
I knew that was trouble. He's a great kid.
Yeah, dude.
Great kid, but he lies out his ass. He gets you in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
No shit, really.
There was one time he was on the team. He called in, there was an issue that he was about to get jumped. He had a car following him. Okay. We told him to pull up by our side. They're following you, they're gonna follow you by us. Car followed all the way over. Who was it? His ex-girlfriend with her new boyfriend. Like, what?
What the fuck?
First of all, why are you driving past that house that they gotta follow you to see where you're going? And then you bring them over by us so we can beat them up. What? No. Get out of here. That kid is shot. He is a good kid, but he's shot.
Mommy, daddy.
A lot more than mommy and daddy.
Oh.
That's grandma, grandpa.
God damn.
That's that,
No shit.
Old money.
yeah, that's that old money. That shit that multiplies
okay.
overnight. Mom and dad got good jobs, good business, but
Sad. Anyway, but then you get the 1% of Z owners like us that go to work every morning, break your balls every day,
I
self-loathing.
don't break my balls. I break my coworkers' balls.
Same.
Yeah. Listen, a lot of them sit at home, like we said. They collect their mom and dad's money and they just build their car.
I feel like that not only falls in the VQ side.
That is-
But I think in general, I would say
That is to any child that is born in 1999 to 2000 to current day. That is every single child.
So now,
Not
what
wrong.
about the old Z owners like me and you?
I'm not considered old, neither are you.
You're fucking old,
I'm
dude.
fucking 30 next year, bitch. Tickle my feet. Fuck calling me old.
I'm both your daddies.
All right, let's go somebody with a little bit more age and grace.
So,
Like, let's just say, the Martini guy.
we can touch base on a
We
few
know
of them.
we love his fucking build.
So,
Wait, which Z is this one? The Martini one.
go ahead.
I think you showed me
Go
that.
ahead.
His name is Brian BM Cannon.
Okay.
And he actually hit, I think, a world record for the highest power push out of a DE.
Out of a DE.
Was that it?
That was it.
That was a proper.
He is the one that I studied all these years, learned what he built, how he built it, why he built it, and said, fuck that, I'm going to challenge you.
Nice.
721 to the wheels on a Greddy G16 kit.
That's impressive.
Beautiful.
That is impressive.
But the older generation, Z owners, are honestly gifts to the car community.
And they drop a lot of knowledge.
They are very knowledgeable. They will sit down and school you. They will come to your house and draw diagrams out for you to understand. They are guys, they're like our parents.
Okay.
The way our parents taught us how to cook, clean, do laundry,
Right.
these guys would do that. The new generation, I try to help a few of them out. It's like talking to a wall.
It's annoying sometimes.
I shouldn't have to explain to you why stock airbox is sometimes better than aftermarket if you are running nitrous. I should never have to explain that to somebody that claims they are a car enthusiast. I will smack you. Do not look at me like that. Do your own research.
That had the biggest question mark.
He's like, wait a second. What did I just hear? Should I have kept my stock airbox?
No,
Nitrous?
absolutely not.
Yeah, you should have.
For my air intake was an upgrade.
Not if you start planning to run nitrous. Having stock components gives nitrous additives a lot of locations to hide where you can tuck them. Back in the day, the old school Coyote motors, they used to drill into the bottom of their lower intake manifolds, and they used to shoot in there. So that when you pop your hood, you see no lines.
Nothing.
Everything looks stock, but that shit's on a bottle. And you don't know that because the bottle's tucked into the glove compartment.
Me and you both know, with my setup, the best way to do that would be put the bottle under the bride's seat, run it through the firewall, and tap right into the bottom of the plenum, the kinetics plenum.
So you basically mean tell Kermit, light the blunt in my car, fall asleep, drop the blunt, and then the car go boom.
In green.
That's what that
fine.
means.
Haggerty will pay me 70 grand. I will buy a Hellcat tomorrow and be that Mopar jerk off I claim not to be. 700 horsepower up front. Come on, give it to me.
I'll give you something.
700 horsepower, not 7 inches, motherfucker.
It's more like 2.5, bro. 2-inch penis club.
Wide.
Get it straight.
That's fucked up.
I like where this is
So
going.
bad.
2-inch penis gang. I got it on the back
But
of all my
that's
cars.
the other thing. If you're a Z guy and you put money into your car and it's almost show quality, or you got a bunch of custom parts or a bunch of motor work, insurance is an important thing.
We can listen. We can debate on that.
Haggerty will give you what your car is
No, that's
worth.
wrong. That's wrong, though. Because Haggerty, when you say, I want to add my intake manifold, I want to add my exhaust, I want to add my wheels, they upcharge your monthly rate.
Of
To
course.
support these pieces.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I did not have Haggerty, and I got $17,500 for Kermit because I had receipts for every single part that was on that car, and the adjuster was able to validate that part is on the car. It, A, can either be removed, and we don't have to reimburse him for this part,
Right.
or B, the part got demolished,
Damaged
and
in
it
the
cannot be reused. We need to reimburse full product. I got paid out for my bags. I got paid out for the Z1 suspension. I got paid out for my wrap. I got paid out
See,
for my Brahms seats.
that's actually not. It also depends on the company too. Man, it depends on the adjuster.
Yes.
It's so many variables.
With
'cause
that
if you
being
get
said,
that
just
one,
be very polite to your adjuster.
Exactly.
You know, a glass of water or a coffee goes a long way with a
it
good
goes
morning.
a long way with these adjusters.
Really
but
does.
a lot of times you get the lazy one.
That
that's
says to
in
you,
and out.
He'll tell you, bro. Adjuster walks into the shop where Kermit was.
Okay.
What's the value? Put this down. All right, see you later.
Yeah,
Tell him
that's
come
it.
strip the car. So I got all my parts back. I got the car back and full value. It's about who you know, not what you know nowadays. Anybody,
you get-
anybody need Geico adjustments? Hit me up. Hit me up.
And then you got the other ones that go by the book and don't give a shit about your mod.
Huh.
And even if, let's say, for example, it did break,
Yeah.
or it did get damaged in some type of way,
But it also matters how
They
much
don't
of a
care.
headache you make. I had the first adjuster was an asshole. He wanted to give me like $3,400.
What the fuck are you gonna do with that?
That was all the car was worth because of the condition.
see?
You
You
don't-
fall with those
You
sometimes.
got to remember, if you paid $2 for this, right, but then you're ready to throw it out with a mouthful, I'm only going to give you 25 cents because you drank most of it. I don't care you paid $2. I don't care you got the receipt. It's not.
Yeah.
It's fucked. I can't do nothing with it.
But mind you, that same, because here's where the scam usually comes in. Not the scam, but where
You
they
can
all make
get
their money,
screwed.
where everybody gets wet. They give you the 34. Goes to Copart, auction starts at $5,000.
And keep in mind, you want your car back, you get your check, but they have to take money out of your check to give you your car back.
Because you have to quote unquote buy it back from them.
But now,
That's
this
a
is
whack
where-
fuck.
this is
Yeah,
where-
yeah,
no,
it
now
is.
this is where there's been debates. Now, I don't know nothing. I'm not an insurance broker. Some people say that when they cut you a check, some people say you don't have to buy it back. Some people say you do. In my eyes, if you're cutting me a full check and I want that car back, I have to pay for that.
Yeah.
You're giving me full value of my car. You now own my car. I've had people tell me, no, that's not how it works. You can get the full check and your car back. Then why would they cut me the value?
It depends, because I'll give you a good one. I had an issue with my 91 Cadillac. Long story short, they hit me. So they were covering the damage. I had to go back and forth with the adjuster. It was one of those dicks. It was going by the book. The car was only worth like $1,000. I'm like, $1,000 isn't gonna do me nothing because it's a show car, and I can't make money if the show car is not looking like a show car. It's looking like an
It
accordion.
doesn't matter what the KBB is. It's a matter of the value that's in the car.
Look at the paint, got the receipts, look at the wheels. I want my money to repair the car.
Yeah.
That's it. So they were like, okay, $4,500 and we take it, or $4,200, you keep the car and you repair it. That's what they usually throw you. Because guarantee that 45, if I would have taken it.
You want to know how you avoid accidents? Just move out of New York. Just move out of New York, bro. Look, go to Jersey. And I don't live in Jersey. I hate that I'm going to be leaving New York. But you go to Jersey, you can set your cruise control at 60, 65, and you don't tap your brake.
Never.
You'll be on the highway all the way. Like, it's beautiful.
From here to Tom's River.
Like, the last time I came out here, I think it took me, 42 minutes?
Yep.
43 minutes, something stupid. 31 minutes this morning.
Wow.
Beautiful. And I was like, oh, shit, that's not even a full blunt. That's like half a blunt. Shit. All right.
Jersey's beautiful, dude.
It's great, but Jersey doesn't have what New York has. New York doesn't have what Jersey has.
Yeah,
New
it's
York's
not
too
things.
overpopulated.
Overpriced.
They're all
Stupidly
overpriced.
$2,200 for a Manhattan shoebox? Apartment?
Listen, Facebook Marketplace got some good stuff. There's apparently a one-bedroom studio with no bathroom available, no kitchenette for $1,000 a month in Regal
That's not
Park.
bad. You can shit in a bucket.
You can shit in a bucket out in the hallway for free. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that ad, when it literally said no bathroom, no kitchen, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that has to be for like an airplane
Trapping.
pilot or something. Like,
Yeah, it has to
someone
be
that just needs a
something
place
quick,
to sleep
in and out,
overnight,
sleep overnight and I'm
But
out.
it said, no, you're signing 1-year leases at a time. Like, where you go to the fucking bathroom, bro? Go get a porta potty, drop it outside.
Open the window and pee out. See how many
$160 a
people I
month
can
to
get.
clean your bathroom.
Well, what other VQ stuff did you have in your mind, bro?
Oh, he touched everything I could ever think of.
Okay, not bad.
There's a lot of
You want to
shit.
give the guys differences on the synchros from the upgraded diff to the regular one?
No.
Fuck you guys.
That rear, yeah. Listen,
Find out the hard way.
you know I could sit here and go over why I did what I did.
No, you don't have to though. That's the beauty of this.
Like, for one,
you will leave them itching, and they'll have to follow you and figure out who you are.
a lot of people don't understand why I own a 6-speed manual vehicle, but I'm keeping a 6-speed manual setup with a 7-speed automatic diff. A lot of people scratch their head and they say, how the fuck does that work? Chime in and find out.
Tune in.
Yeah.
Give everybody your IG again,
But-
for those that didn't catch it the first time around.
You guys can hit me up. It's Kermit33 on Instagram.
And you can always catch Snuff on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Selling
me and
toe
Snuff
pics.
on OnlyFans. I'll make sure to write my name on his ass later. Give a nice spank.
I hate yous.
That's all right. We love you.
No, but again, Kermit, thank you for coming out. This has been awesome for a two-parter. We hope to have you here again, hopefully soon.
And then we'll just
For some
talk
other
hella
project, maybe
shit
when the
next
car's
time.
done or whatever, we could do something cool, something
yeah,
fun.
That would be good.
Aside from that, boys and girls, I will have a poll up. I will have a questionnaire up, as always, for our Spotify listeners. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And you can always drop in and chime in on us. C4lifestyle.show, C4 Lifestyle Media on IG. You guys know the rest. As always, my friends, thank you for listening. Keep it custom, my friends, because life's way too short to stay stuck.
I'm out. Thank you.